Welcome back to The Late Show. I'm your host, Stephen Colbert. Congratulations. Thank you. Congratulations I want to give to the Alabama Crimson Tide, who last night beat Georgia Bulldogs to win the college football championship. It is the best thing to happen to Alabama since not electing Roy Moore. Good for you. That's two in a row. That's two in a row. But of course, the big story wasn't the game itself. It was one special ticket holder, Donald Trump. He was on everyone's mind before the game, including the players. I know that seems inappropriate, but in that player's defense, he was just quoting Rex Tillerson. Speaking of our president, today, Donald Trump held a bipartisan meeting on immigration reform, focused mainly on reforming our policy of having immigrants. Now, the stakes are high. If the two sides can't find a compromise, the federal government is going to shut down on January 20th, or as historians call it, 1 year too late. Now, this meeting was today. They had the meeting this afternoon, right? They had the meeting this afternoon, and they did it in a kind of an exceptional way. I hadn't seen this before. They held an open meeting and let cameras in for the actual negotiations. They don't even let cameras into the Bachelor fantasy suite when they're engaging in bipartisan negotiations. I mean sex. Now, Trump seemed confident that a bipartisan immigration solution was possible.
Having the Democrats in with us is absolutely vital, because this should be a bipartisan bill. This should be a bill of love.
You know what they say, if you love someone, kick them out of the country. If they come back to you, build a wall so they can't get in. But here's the thing, last week, Trump gave his price for an immigration deal. He wants to end the green card lottery, end family immigration, and he's demanding $18 billion for the initial phase of his Mexican border wall. What? No! You said Mexico would pay for the wall. It was your whole thing. You chanted it. Now you've just forgotten it? That's like Bon Jovi forgetting the lyrics to You Give Love a Bad Name. By the way, Mr. President, you give love a bad name. But these people don't. These people know how to love. But this weekend, Trump clarified.
Yeah, I believe that Mexico will pay for the wall. I have a very good relationship with Mexico. As you know, we're negotiating NAFTA. We'll see how that goes. Yes, but Mexico will pay. In some form, Mexico will pay for the wall. Yes, Mexico will pay for the wall in some form. I'm thinking free guac on your birthday. Okay? That's gotta add up. That's gotta add up. It's like 50 cents for extra guac, 300 million people. It adds up. And in this meeting, Trump delivered a strong message of leadership. Somebody else fix it.
You folks are going to have to come up with a solution. And if you do, I'm going to sign that solution. My positions are going to be what the people in this room come up with.
I've always firmly believed whatever the people in the same room I'm with tell me to believe. My brain is made of tofu. It absorbs the flavor of whatever you throw at it, okay? Just soy, ginger, dash of racism, we're good.
Here's the thing, both Democrats and Republicans agree that a path to citizenship should be created for dreamers. The problem is, Republicans don't want to pass DACA without the wall, and Democrats do. And for a brief, shining moment, the president agreed with the Democrats.
What about a clean DACA bill now, and with a commitment that we go into a comprehensive immigration reform procedure?
I have no problem. I think that's basically what Dick is saying. We're going to come out with DACA. We're going to do DACA, and then we can start immediately on the phase 2, which would be comprehensive. I think a lot of people would like to see that. But I think we have to do DACA first.
Mr. President, you need to be clear, though. I think what Senator Feinstein's asking here, when we talk about just DACA, we don't want to be back here 2 years later. You have to have security, as the Secretary would tell you.
But I think that's what she's saying.
I think she's saying something different.
I agree with Dianne Feinstein because
I agree with Diane because I heard her speaking last. What's that? Kevin's talking now? Okay, I agree with Kevin. Although technically, I do want to point out I'm now the last person who spoke, so I agree with myself. Good meeting. Cheeseburger time, everybody. Cheeseburger. And Republicans won't approve DACA unless it comes with funding for the border wall. So Trump demonstrated his master negotiator skills by saying, what if it was less wall?
That doesn't mean 2,000 miles of wall, because you just don't need that because of nature, because of mountains and rivers and lots of other things. There are large areas where you don't need a wall because you have a mountain and you have a river, you have a violent river, and you don't need it.
We all remember the famous chant from the Trump campaign rallies, build the wall, unless the local terrain provides sufficient enough protection and can act as a natural wall proxy. MAGA! Really long acronym, but really good. Now, and Trump made it clear that he has Congress's back on this one, even if an immigration compromise is unpopular.
If we do this properly, DACA, you're not so far away from comprehensive immigration reform. And if you want to take it that further step, I'll take the heat. I don't care. I don't care. I'll take all the heat you want to give me. And I'll take the heat off both the Democrats and the Republicans. My whole life has been heat. I like heat in a certain way.
Then I've got great news, sir. You're in really hot water with Robert Mueller. That's why you look parboiled. He's the frog. He's the frog in the... Thanks for watching my YouTube video. Now it's your turn to thank me. Click subscribe, and at the end of the next video, I'll thank you again.